Hello, what's going on, guys? Hockey Guy 1 here. Welcome to my review of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. So, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol is directed by Brad Bird and stars Tom Cruise, Simon Pegg, Jeremy Renner, Paula Patton, and Michael Nyqvist. So, the story is Ethan Hunt goes on a mission to find more information about Cobalt, and then Ghost Protocol is initiated, but he still is secretly sent to pursue him in Dubai and to stop him and find out more about him and who he is. So yeah, the story is great. It's kind of something a little different. I mean, it still has the go on a mission thing, but yeah, it still is. It's definitely a different kind of story for what it is. It's gonna sort of find out more about who the guy is rather than just typical stop someone from doing something kind of story. And yeah, and I like how they do it. Pacing is fantastic. I mean, each act is completely different, sure, but they definitely connect together well more than most movies do that. So I give it a pass on that because it actually connects together well, unlike most other movies that do that. Like the first act, it kind of looks for him, and the second act, it goes to initiate Ghost Protocol and has to go in Dubai, and the third act is that they have to go to India and stop him. So, and they definitely connect perfectly like that, and it's just great pacing for this movie. And the Burj Khalifa scene, oh my god, that was just jaw-dropping how amazing that scene was. Like, it's probably my favorite scene in the entire franchise now. It's just an awesome scene, and just so memorable, and probably the best scene in this entire franchise. It's just so awesome. Yeah, and Tom Cruise just did a fantastic job of acting. Like pulling off that stunt for the Burj Khalifa scene, that's just amazing that he did that. Even if they didn't actually go on the real Burj Khalifa to film that scene, which is obvious that they didn't, but yeah, it's, either way, that's still an amazing stunt to pull off, and I find that pretty impressive that Tom Cruise himself was able to pull that off without a stunt double. Ethan Hunt has some great development for this as he does have to have new team, and definitely throughout the movie he has to learn how to appreciate the team and for what they are, despite the amount of mistakes they made. He still learns to appreciate them over time, which has some great development for him. And the action scenes, like, wow, they're just amazing. Like, it never fails in this franchise, but here they're just jaw-dropping amazing. And the climax scene where he fights Kurt Hendricks was an amazing fight scene, and just has into a car and crashing into everything. It's just a great scene throughout, and just the action is just fantastic throughout. Benji kind of takes Luther's place in this one, as Luther doesn't really have a big role in this. And yeah, Benji's just a great character, and develops over time into like his team and what he has to do. Because first doesn't really like what he has to do, but then he ends up liking it, and gets some pretty good character development out for him, and yeah, he's pretty good. The villain, Kurt Hendricks, or Cobalt, yeah, he's a great villain, and he's a little underrated. A lot of people don't really like him that much, but I mean, I didn't mind him. He's a good villain, and yeah, he's a really good villain for sure. But he's not the best villain in the franchise. He's still great. He's a slight step down from Owen Davian, but still a pretty great villain for what he is. Shane is a pretty awesome character as well. I mean, mean, she's not anywhere near the best character in the franchise, but she's pretty good. And, yeah, I thought she was pretty good. Yeah, and has some pretty good development. I mean, it's a similar kind of development as Benji and Ethan, but it has some pretty good development. And Jeremy Renner in his role, wow, she did amazing. And his character, William Brandt, him, the new character to this franchise, and he is a great character for this movie. And he likes his job more over time, and he learns to appreciate Ethan over time. And yeah, he's a great character for what he is, and introduced the character well. It's just kind of sucks that he wasn't really in the previous two, but he was pretty great, for sure. And the visual effects, wow, they're just great. Every single explosion that happens and sandstorms, it just looks realistic. How they put in the visual effects here, and just great stuff for sure. And yeah, some great visual effects. The opening scene where Ethan tries to escape from prison, wow, that's a great scene. Like, honestly, it was a great way to open up the movie, as it does kind of get you interested in the movie and get you into it. It's a perfect way to open the film, and I don't think they could have done it any better than this. It gets you into the movie, and it's just a great scene and great action scene, and just probably one of the best openings in this franchise, and it's a perfect way to open up this film. With that said, I do have one minor flaws, but it's still a flaw, so I guess it'll still count. And it's that Luther didn't really have a big role in this movie. I kind of wish they did more with his character. Yeah, I like what they did with all the new characters, but I wish they could have given a much bigger role to him, because he is definitely a very important character to this franchise. And so I wish they could have done more with him in this movie. So overall, Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol is an awesome movie, and for a while was my favorite Mission Impossible film until a certain other movie that came out topped it. But I'm gonna give Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol a 9.5 out of 10. That was my review of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. What are your thoughts on Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol? Did you absolutely love it? Did you not really like it and think it's kind of overrated, or do you think it's okay? Tell me in the comments below. And I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.